What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We got another banger for you guys. So a little sweaty and everything right now. We just finished uploading that RSX video. If you guys did not see that, check it out. We had 3 videos. One is the fuel cell conversion, the second one is the fuel relay setup, and then the third one is finally the all-wheel drive setup. So what we got going on today is we have our boy Leo. He's delivering his Honda Civic. We're bringing that in to do a custom sidewinder turbo kit. In a few minutes, tow truck should be pulling up and we'll show you guys that. All right guys, Leo is here. Yes sir. That's the bad boy we're gonna be working on. All right you guys, so finally got the car in the garage and it's facing the right way this time, so I can use my workspace and everything to fabricate the turbo kit. So let's just have a little bit of a look at the engine bay, what we're working with. So we are going to be making a sidewinder manifold. The original kit that he had on here, I don't remember what it is, but anyways, just a small manifold and a turbo sat in the back. Fortunately, the issue that he had with that turbo kit was basically the turbo that he used was a Borg Warner with an internal wastegate, and with the internal wastegate was having issues with pushing high boost and holding it. So he'll try to push, let's say like 24 pounds of boost, it'll peak at 24 and it'll start climbing down to like 18, 16, 15. So it wouldn't hold that power level. So what we're gonna be doing is he sold that turbo kit already, the manifold, the wastegate, internal wastegated turbo and all that stuff. He sold it. We're gonna be completely building a new one. We're gonna be running a Turbo Smart 60mm wastegate. It's a little bit overkill, but the wastegate was originally purchased to fix that old setup. So we completely went away with that. New turbo, we're gonna be running a Pulsar GT 3584 Gen 3 with T51R mod. Huge shout out to Pulsar. Huge shout out to Turbo Smart. And we're also gonna be putting a Turbo Smart, I think is I don't even know what it is, but it's a Turbo Smart blow-off valve. So we're gonna be doing that as well. We just have to clean up a little bit stuff on the engine bay. As you can see, all the wire harness and everything is real tight on that spot. So for now, we're just gonna zip tie stuff out the way. We're gonna build the turbo kit, and he's gonna get a harness tuck around the turbo kit. So we're gonna clean that up a little bit, and we'll get started. Hey guys, so we started tearing some of the shit off. So we got that plastic cover that held all these wires up and everything that just made it so bulky here. So that's all off. So the wires are a little bit thinner, but it's still in the way. If you guys also remember, we did have this big ass distribution vacuum block that he had bolted here to the side of the motor. We're taking that shit out also. We won't be needing that. I'll have him tuck that to the side. I'll have him do a different setup with the vacuums. But another thing that's also in our way is the coolant lines, the hard lines. So there's a 10mm bolt that holds the hardline bracket onto here. We removed that bolt, and this is pretty thin, so we were able to just bend it down. It's still held on with another bracket right there, so we're not really destroying the pipe. All we're doing is just adding a little bit of a resistance right there so we can tilt it down. But there's no kinks or anything on the pipe, so don't be scared to do that. We still need that pipe because that's going to give us our coolant feed to the turbo. This customer doesn't want to do coolant feed to the turbo, so there's another one. And so yeah, that black one was easy to bend down. You can literally just move it with your hand. That's how easy it is. And then the other one is going to be the one that goes into the coolant neck. So that one, what it is basically a press fitting into the aluminum. If it focuses. This is a steel 90 and it's just pressed into the aluminum. So all we did was we just grabbed a little hammer and give it some love taps right here, and you're able to move it. So now that gives us plenty of clearance for our runner, for our manifold to go over there, and for our turbo to sit here. It's still a little tight, but it's gonna work perfectly fine. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start removing all this stuff. We have some vacuum canisters and everything here that goes to the throttle body. I don't know why the camera's not focusing. We got to remove all this stuff, just basically make some clearance so we can actually make a runner. So basically we have enough right now, and like I said, the customer is going to get a wire tuck around the manifold. So yeah, we'll finish cleaning up. All right, you guys, so we're cooking up a little bit. We got the flange here. We just finished sanding off the mill scale. All we did was we just used a nice little wire brush wheel, clean off all the mill scale so that when we weld, we have a nice solid connection, no garbage in there. We have our 2.5-inch pipe. You guys can see we did some hammering and everything so we can get it to oval so it can fit. Because if we just do the round, let me show you guys that. If we just do the round, as you guys can see, when we go to weld that up, it is going to cover up the bolt holes. If you look on the inside, you're wasting all of that surface area for nothing. So we oval it out. This is as best as I can get it. Let me get that in there for you guys. That's how fitment is. And then if we go on the outside, we have plenty of room for our bolts. So now the only thing is the 2.5-inch, once you oval it out, is not long enough. So we are gonna have to use, I'll probably use 1.5-inch pipe. I'll open that up and then I'll merge that into our 90 right here so that we can get all of the exhaust flow. So that's how we're looking. Just finished polishing it up a little bit, ovaled out. Let's get that other piece in. Alright, you guys, so we have some pieces here. It's just tacked up for now. We still got to take it apart and create our bevels and polish our pipes and stuff. Brandon has a pipe over there that's being polished right now, doing the 90. So we have our turbo placement that we want to put right here. So let's get these polished up, beveled up, back intact, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, you guys, so we finally got the manifold done. It was actually pretty easy, and it was a fun process doing it too, especially trying to get that oval thing. But let me see if I can get in here for you guys. There she is, bolted up. The lighting is creating a big ass glare, but you guys can see that's the wastegate. We have plenty of room to put our 60mm wastegate here, and then it still allows plenty of room for us to create our downpipe and everything. So I know a lot of you guys are wondering, why don't we back purge when we welded on that wastegate? It doesn't matter, because since it's not a butt joint, you won't get a full penetration. Now what we got to do is basically port the inside of the manifold, make sure everything matches, and then you have to weld the inside as well, so that way it prevents any stresses for cracks in the future. So we still got to do that yet, but that's the manifold. Now let's put the turbo on. Turbo is on. She's bolted up. We got plenty of clearance. Like I said, this wire harness is getting tucked. I just put everything there and I zip tied it, so it looks like it's real close, but it's actually not supposed to be. But plenty of clearance. Transmission cables, coolant lines, everything is in the clear. It's a perfect fitment, and we have plenty of room so we don't melt the brake canister. And if he puts a turbo blanket on here, it'll be even perfect. ECU still stays in the factory spot, doesn't have to move it. So now the plan is we're gonna do intercooler pipings to go over there, and then throttle body we're gonna do down there, and we are doing HD clamps on both of those, and we are gonna be doing a hood dump and everything on this as well. But this is gonna be the end of this video. We are sweaty, it is hot, we had fun. Stinky. But I hope you guys enjoyed the process of a k24z3 turbo manifold. We had fun. Hope it helps you guys. I will be starting to make these manifolds for whoever wants them. If you guys do want one, follow me on Instagram at FrenchyFab, and just send me a DM and we'll get you one. I'll probably be posting these on eBay as well. But yeah, build's finally done. We'll just take care of the rest, and we'll see you guys in the next one.